George Washington's childhood changed direction the moment that he lost his father. When George was 11, his father, Augustine Washington, died suddenly. And in colonial Virginia, that kind of loss wasn't unusual, but for George, it created a real shift in his life. Augustine had been a landowner, a businessman, and a steady presence in the household. He also had older sons from a previous marriage, which meant his property was divided in a way that left young George with far less than people would assume. The death meant two things. George lost both a parent and a path. With Augustine gone, the chance for an English education, like sending him to school in Britain, which wealthier families sometimes did, well, that disappeared. Without that opportunity, George's future moved away from formal schooling and towards more hands-on work, especially surveying. It also meant he depended more on his older half-brothers, especially Lawrence, who became a major role model for George. George learned about leadership, land, and social expectations from his older brother, not from his father. And that mentorship helped shape the disciplined, quiet, ambitious man that George later became. Losing a parent that young forced the young Washington to grow up quickly. It didn't make him wealthy. It didn't give him a shortcut to influence, but it did push him into the world earlier than most kids his age. And, of course, it changed the course of his life. And that's how that early loss became one of the first turning points in George Washington's story.